and welcome back, guys, to King's Cup. After the Swap-Areno, we have a... What are you supposed to be? Some monk?
I think I'm a monk. Yeah, I'm going to go with monk.
We have a king, who's also a judge, and we have a weird-ass-looking wizard.
I am the wizard from the 2000 BCs, and I am searching for a brain. Or a heart. I forget the Wizard of Oz.
I'm going to be the Dorothy, then.
Oh, okay. You can be Dorothy.
Yeah. Where's the dress?
Yeah, I'm going to put the dress back on later, perhaps. But, Wizard, we need you. Our draft has begun, so we need you to cast a spell. You got to say something.
Wingardium Leviosa. I don't know.
I did that one already. I tried that one. Sometimes Trent does a bit of
Perfectus Totalitus.
Perfect.
Lay draft. I'm a French wizard.
There you go.
There it is.
I'm a French
wizard from 3000 BC.
So we have a J.Storm against compLexity Gaming, Necro, and sadly for Grant, Ogre is banned out.
Oh.
Silencer and Wisp. We discussed Grant. I want to hear it from you. Silencer, what are your thoughts? We kind of discussed that the hero is falling off.
I mean, what do you do in a lane if you go against an Ogre? Besides lose. I think he actually he is the worst lane. Like, of tier 1 supports, he is the worst support by far. If you go versus any Dirge, Ogre, anything, you lose the lane, and then you end up like Jubei on Team Runes, and you're level 6 at 30 minutes in. Like, I just think
what if you're playing against hero that has one head only? That's not Ogre.
I still think you lose to any melee. I think you just lose to any other support in lane.
So you basically just lose.
Yeah. I think he's like an okay hero for like, I don't know. I actually just think he's bad. I'm not even going to lie.
I think he's okay against like Weaver, Pugna, Necro, anything that's spammy in lane. But I agree that he's fallen off to the point where you don't just pick him just to have the hero. Yeah, maybe it'd be good here if it was it banned out. It's banned out still.
They banned it out. Pretty smart.
There are a lot of teams too that have gotten quite good at playing around the global silence though. Like that's kind of part of their repertoire as a team. So that's always a fear of a hero. It's just that people are so used to playing around it, even though it kind of sucks. They can still win in the team fights and stuff like that with the global silence. People will use it to initiate. Doesn't matter though. He's banned out.
Yeah.
Weaver gets picked. Pretty broken hero. Picked in a lot of other tournaments. For some reason, we're not seeing it as much in King's Cup.
Yeah.
Opting to first face some other things.
And with the Drow being gone, though, so... Question is, how do you want to deal with the Weaver in lane without Silencer, then? What do you guys got any special favorite supports, really?
Wyvern is still in the pool if they want to go for it.
Yeah. I feel like that's the big one. The big 5 that also helps secure the lane, because you want a ranged hero versus the Weaver. You don't really want to be in melee.
Yeah.
It just runs away from you.
This Tiny Weaver matchup is one that I know a lot of people like to pick Tiny against Weaver, but I feel like it just depends on who has the lead. Tiny can one-hit Weaver, and he's really good because you can just hit him with the tree, and the Weaver has 0 armor. Of course, you have to have a sentry in the lane, but Weaver also can just chase a Tiny down infinitely.
Who has 0 armor.
Who also has 0 armor, and right-click him with the bugs. I feel like this is one of those just matchups that it just depends on who's winning, and it just looks really bad for whoever's at the disadvantage.
Who do you say the favorite in this? Like, I mean,
the favorite team, J.Storm. Just given how compLexity played yesterday, I think that there was a lot of shakiness in there. I have no idea why. Maybe I know a lot of people probably want to blame the drafts. They're a bit wonky, but I think that compLexity's drafts in general, since we've seen this iteration, they've been kind of wonky. So just given how we've seen J.Storm playing, given how we've seen compLexity play, I would say that probably J.Storm. But then again, both of these teams have kind of talked about, we interviewed March, we interviewed EE, and both of these teams sounded like they were kind of testing things, like they were using King's Cup as a bit of a testing ground. But given that they're two teams that are quite good playing against each other, they might actually pull out the strats they're very comfortable with, you know what I mean? So it could really be anybody's game.
And we go back to Zfrix Classic, Rubik, even though yesterday it was not very successful, 0-6-0 in that game, also one of the better heroes against Weaver, but they already picked Bane as 5, so I don't like the duo. It could be a steal pick, but Bane and Rubik seem rather weak.
Yeah, I think the Rubik's okay, though. You can steal the grip every single time, have that threat there. You already have the Weaver, who's possible to be an offlaner if they have a weak safe lane. You can have, like, Weaver offlane and just play the Rubik in there, too, and it sort of works out. I think it's more likely we'll get a classic snaking hero like an Enigma or something like that to really enable the Rubik.
You think we're going to see another Eternal Envy Enigma? I think
No.
I've seen it 3 times now. He seems to actually think like he just keeps playing it. I mean, it's like you just dominate the lane with it, right? You deny your range creep and then deny creeps with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad, right?
I think you definitely. It's the same issue with Lich. I think when we saw it drafted yesterday, he picked it into a matchup that they were very comfortable diving. I think it was like Weaver +1, something like Weaver plus Tiny.
Yeah.
So they were very happy to, dive the tower. And it's like, sure, you can deny all you want. We'll just kill you. And the lane still goes kind of even. That's kind of the bullshit thing about Lich and Enigma. But it doesn't punish like you would usually like one of these denying heroes to punish in the lane. A lot of the time you have like some Drow Terrorblade that shouldn't win the lane, and just because they don't have a huge kill threat in the dive, these heroes do end up getting farmed just because the Lich and the Enigma pulls the lane back constantly.
Jenkins, you still make guides?
Yeah.
That's good. Your Pudge guide is legendary.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
It's
What?
I've been on the grind. I hate that. That hero is so bad right now. I wish he was good. I really wish he
so
was good.
nerfed, it's not even fun.
It's so
my
nerfed.
favorite hero as well. Just
Sorry,
unplayable.
guys, he was at 50% pick rate. I'm sorry. I couldn't take it anymore. It was too much Pudge.
It just
I can't handle it. You know, us support players, you ruin the lane.
It's a sore spot for me, man. That hero, it's so fun. I think when they I know this goes all the way back, but when they nerfed it so that his hook was slower, that's when they kind of took the core reason that Pudge was a hero and the reason that he was so fun and amazing, and they made some other things that were overpowered, like the dismember, and that's kind of normal hero stuff. The hook was legendary, man. That's the people in other games talk about that. Anyway, the Pudge, I could go on and on about Pudge. Maybe they'll pick Pudge in this game.
You never know.
It's good with the Tiny Bane. The classic tiny toss Pudge in combo.
Who's better now, Pudge or Roadhog? Because I feel like, Pudge is just like, he's moved to other games now.
What's a Roadhog?
Isn't Roadhog pretty good? I don't know.
What is that?
Overwatch.
No, that game died like 3 years ago. That game's just absolutely garbage. And
yes, but is that how dead Pudge is? That's the real question.
Yeah, I would compare Pudge to Overwatch more than I'd compare Pudge to Roadhog.
That's good. What about Devourer?
What's that?
That was the Heroes of
That's
Newer.
Han.
That was way funner. If you like playing Pudge, because his backswing could still hook, which just made that hero
I played
so
Han
fun.
like 6 times and
yeah.
played Devourer.
I mean,
only.
Dota stole from that because in Han the hook range was always max, just like it kind of is in Dota now.
Oh, instead of
Definitely
where
stole
you
from
clicked?
Yeah.
No, I just mean it was max range at level 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, I see.
Like,
I don't want to be a dick, but Hulk Han is a copy of Dota.
yeah, IceFrog worked on it, so.
I see.
I mean, he did.
I've seen Angry Testy. He's still streaming some Han tournaments.
Angry Testy.
Yeah,
nice.
Wow.
He was playing Dota for a while.
No, he went to what was the Fire in Iceland called in Dota 1? It was like 2008.
Fire and Ice?
Is you Lacoste?
Yeah, it was.
I was watching the Mighty Ducks.
It
I
was
don't really
MYM.
remember.
Out of what? I'm gonna give it a look up right here. It was not Cal. I don't remember, but he played on the team with like King Raven. They actually took a game off like the old MYM with
Oh my
Hani.
God, King Raven.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
I don't
classic
remember.
rage streamer.
Yeah,
Everybody loved watching him because he would just freak out.
he was the original like. Now people love that, right? Like Tyler 1 and stuff. People
Oh,
love
yeah,
just
people
watching you
love
yell
it.
at screens.
Yeah.
There's no one like that in Dota, is there? I mean, Gorg C just rages, but he doesn't like yell.
like-
he doesn't yell. You know what I mean?
He's pretty chill.
Screamer.
Yeah.
I mean, CC
Who was that one that was playing
rages
the...
a little.
What's the... she played with Bulldog a bunch. What was her name? She
Helena
just
Helena
rages.
Live?
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
a rage
Oh,
streamer.
yeah,
That's
she's,
her whole
she's
shtick.
a rage streamer.
That's quite the character.
It's like,
She
I
just-
don't know what's going on. We get really mad at the game, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of Tyler one.
Yeah, I don't really yell. Do you guys yell? I don't really yell anymore.
No.
I used to. I used to be a rager. I think the scene is just aging. Like everybody's getting older.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa, what?
Look at this hero, Naga Serenity.
Oh, yeah, J.Storm's favorite.
Oh, hold up.
J.Storm won. Okay, go next game.
Hey man, the illusions work on the tomb. They count as creeps
Yeah,
though.
you can sing and kill the tomb.
You can. That's a classic counter
That
to
sounds like something Envy would
to
think.
Phoenix, to Shadow Shaman, to
Yeah.
Undying. Although I don't know if you want to commit the song for Tombstone.
I don't know. Tombstone is when you're committing to a fight and like you think
Yeah.
you're in a good spot,
I
and then
guess
suddenly
so.
the Tombstone's gone.
I
and-
know, but I mean, you just run in and die on Undying, and then
I would hope other things are happening. You're not literally just killing Tombstone.
yeah.
You know, you're setting up for stuns and stuff.
I feel like this hero is just perfect for Envy.
Listen to this. You steal a Tombstone, use Naga Siren Sleep,
Ooh,
kill
yeah,
their
yeah.
Tombstone, and full duration, and then zombies just keep spawning.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
your
pretty
Tombstone's
cool.
going. Yeah, that's good. And now they just need Morph too. For
They're
Cole.
going to really have to time the song with the steal, but if they can pull that off,
Dude,
Naga
it's coming.
Undying is a classic combo.
I mean, so this we're like pretty sure this is Eternal Envy Naga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay.
What day and age do we live in where we see a Naga Rubik and it's like that's a 4 Rubik and a 5 Naga?
Yeah,
How much Dota has changed?
really has.
It's also a lot of minus armor with the Weaver, so it opens up the Roche, and against the Tiny,
What?
who has low armor.
That's a Forev Night Stalker.
Okay.
I'll
I mean,
guess-
it's good against Weaver. for sure.
Hey Trent,
Yo, what's up?
just so you might know, I believe you're still in online mode.
No, I turned it off, I think. Oh, that's Dakota.
Oh.
Was it? Why is it showing up in
Shout
the
out
draft?
to our Obs
Yeah,
Dakota.
yeah.
He changed the account.
Oh, now I can't see
Oh,
the draft. Ah,
The draft's
Dakota. Oh,
ruined.
my
What are
God.
we doing?
Yeah, nice one.
I saw your friends list. You're friends with a lot of friends.
Yeah,
Me
can you
and
believe
Dakota
that?
are
Having friends.
I wish.
What a jerk.
I don't know what's wrong.
And
with you.
J.Storm will still ban out the Enigma. They were ready for that. That was probably the best hero to enable the Rubik, right? Because they assume it's going to be some snaking hero last.
So I had a question. As the wizard,
You always have the question.
well, yeah, but I mean, because I'm the wizard. As a wizard, can I cast a spell where I'm allowed to go to the bathroom? Because I think Singapore's catching up with me.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it as king. Okay.
Goodness.
Now I have a question.
Oh, he's running.
Grant,
Oh, he's gotta go.
Grant is gone, so now we need somebody to ask the questions. I'm the king,
Yes.
so I'll take that role. If you could date one Dota player,
Male or female?
male,
Wait,
obviously.
player or hero?
Dota player.
Oh, Dota player.
Dota player, yeah. If you could have a,
Oh,
I don't know what
no
what-
tail. I'm a gold digger.
you're gold digger. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So the fresh win, you know.
That's
Get right
fair.
in there. Yeah.
That's fair. But, you know, winning TI kind of screws with your, mentality. Maybe he's thinking he's dreaming all the time, and he's gonna have all these.
Hell,
night,
head be
night,
dreaming if
night
he was dating
terrors
me,
and stuff.
baby. I'm the best.
yeah,
I can tell you that.
I
much.
got that is definitely true.
That's a snaking visage. I think.
I don't want to answer your question.
Okay.
So Visage is picked.
Hey, whoa, that's the king.
Hey, man.
That's not how this works. The king has spoken, as you would say.
I'm gonna get beheaded at the end of the day anyway, so I really don't care.
That's a fair point.
This guy's just ignoring my decrees.
So Visage on the side lane. And tier is not that strong early on, but once he gets level 6, it totally changes what he can do. It's a lot of weird stuff in this
Haven't
game.
seen
A lot
many
of melee
beefy
heroes.
dude. Is it Mid Night Stalker? Oh, it's the Moon Night Stalker. I
Night
forgot about
Stalker.
this.
Carry
Okay.
Night Stalker, mid Tiny. Okay. I think Tiny does relatively well against the Templar Assassin. The Avalanche takes off the Refraction. The Tree allows you to essentially contest her in the lane in terms of last hits. It's weird to see Visage without Drow in this day and age. It was a cancer pick of, 3-4 months ago without the
Yeah.
Drow. But it seems that it's just fallen off from that point with all the nerfs. They nerfed Grave Chill. They nerfed a couple of other things.
They're pretty hard in on a single timing, too, right? Like that Visage Templar Assassin kind of timing.
Yeah. We haven't seen TA have all that much success. I mean, actually, I think it's compLexity mainly that's losing with it. It's limp with the Blink Dagger first TA. Although this game, with the heroes that he has on his team, he's actually capable of playing the more split push oriented TA, where you kind of come online, so to speak, a lot harder, but a little bit later with the Deso build. Like you're just farming in the jungle, you're farming with the traps in the lane.
Right, you're not killing people.
But it's
right
gonna
away.
be really hard to get a kill on anyone. Look at these beefy heroes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only one who can
true.
kill maybe is Undying. Maybe.
Bane, maybe
Hard kill to
That's
get.
it.
So
That's
we
it.
don't have a wizard, but who's gonna throw
Oh.
us into the game?
Probably our king.
All right.
It hasn't started yet, though, so that
That doesn't help. That definitely doesn't help.
it looks like there's
My
a
inner
pause
clock.
happening.
saying 7 seconds from now on. 6, 5. Okay, I was close.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty fairly accurate. Okay, now you can go ahead and throw us in.
Okay. We have a game for you today.
Oh, he's rhyming.
Let's hope that Eternal Envy does the slay on VGJ. Go to the
Beautiful.
draft.
Storm, J.
Get in, no, whatever. Whatever. Get into the draft. I decree it. At least I didn't rhyme lame with game. Trent.
It's going to be a tough game for J.Storm's lineup. They're playing basically 4, 5 melee heroes. Bane is a range hero, but not that effective against the Naga Siren. It's going to be really tough. The end snare is going to cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, that is true. Although they don't really have great team fight combo with the Naga Sleep. So the fact that they're all grouped up, minus the steals, which of course Z-Freak is excellent at playing this hero, but minus the steals, they don't have great team fight setup with the Naga Sleep. So maybe the melee issue isn't that big of a problem, but they are against 3 ranged cores.
The synergy between complexity heroes is really looking weird, but the only thing that's going well for them is... Trent's just showing me something. The only thing that's going well for them is the timing on their items. If they want to snowball and take this game quickly, when Templar Assassin gets online, which gets a couple of items.
Jenkins, I was just bringing up the scoreboard over here, and I have noticed you're logged in, and I noticed that there's someone's muted in this game. Can you tell me, do you know which one of these 10 players? You have one player voice chat muted.
Okay, let's see.
That's a
standard.
good game.
Would that be Demon?
It is in fact Demon.
Okay.
Who you have muted.
It's
Congratulations.
tell me, is he text muted?
No, only voice
Wow,
muted.
so that was a very specific, mute there in that one.
It would seem so.
We should mention this when Grant comes back from Singapore.
I don't know. It's a long flight.
He's-
He might not be back for a while.
He's Singaporean some
Goodness gracious.
some turds out of his.
So the Moo Night Stalker. I can remember him playing this a couple times, just trying to make this sort of thing work. I've seen some people, those like Theorycraft threads. People have tried this core Night Stalker in the safe lane, trying to make it work. I think one of the problems is the talent that like these like kind of newer heroes that everyone's trying to make a core. Usually the damage talent comes pretty early, right?
Mm-hmm.
His damage talent isn't until level 20, and at that point you might even just want the attack speed, to be honest. So he doesn't really have the best talents to enable him.
Isn't it move speed?
Yeah, it's 45 move speed or 50 damage.
Yeah.
So it's just like, do you really even need 50 damage at that point? Hopefully you've already itemized really
so.
your damage.
I think it's good
So-
because you have enough items on the core Night Stalker that you should have, phase boots, maybe Spirit Vessel. Like, you'll have decent movement speed already.
Yeah.
And I think the movement speed's more for like utility if you want to get in and silence somebody, whereas the damage is like I'm gonna run in and punch somebody.
Right, but if you're a core Night Stalker and hit level 20, I mean, shouldn't the game already be kind of in your hand at that point?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like-
that's definitely accurate. I definitely think that a lot of the time. I mean, I've been offlane Night Stalker
Dude,
and
look
I
at
would
this Bane.
go for that.
Sorry,
That's the
anyway.
body blocks. That's a dead demon.
That was a lot of time spent, though. That was a lot of farm for his Night Stalker.
It's a tri-lane, man. We did this last night in our pub, Trent.
Dude, we won.
You-
It was fine.
You tri-lane and you feed off of one guy, and it doesn't really matter all that much because you're committing so much to it that the other 2 lanes are basically guaranteed to win or wash. And then the tri-lane usually gets, or the dual lane against the tri-lane usually gets farmed anyway. Let's see. Moo, yeah, 5-0. He's pretty okay with this.
And March is pulling the wave between Tier 1 and Tier 2 tower, denying a lot of XP from that Weaver. Templar Assassin on mid, dropping low. Does Avalanche take all the instances on
Yes.
refraction?
Yes. It does. Thank God for that. That's a pretty good hero against the TA. You need more to kill her though. Is the one issue. You need a rotation. There's almost no way that Tiny can solo kill a TA unless she tremendously screws up by wasting the refraction or something like that. But I don't think that's something we're likely to see Bryle do. It'll take a rotation.
Oh, and a poof of smoke, a wizard has appeared. Oh my goodness.
Easiest money of my life.
Yeah, I'm
Welcome
back.
back.
Refreshed, feeling pretty good. Looks like, well, I was going to make like taking a dump joke about someone's draft, but both drafts I actually kind of like, so Guess I can't.
We made enough dumb jokes while you were gone.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
you're good. Don't worry.
So what do we talk about with this Visage? Are we just saying he just gets dumpster to level 6 and owns the game with Helm of the Dominator?
I said that.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can
Thank
say it in different words.
So this hero, Visage, so bad in the laning phase, but then eventually you have a little bit of time go through, you get a couple of your core items, and then you start owning.
Yeah.
Do you want to take part in our quiz that we had earlier?
Sure, what is it?
All right. One of these heroes in the game is voice chat muted by Jenkins. One of these players. Who do you think it
He's
is?
logged on my account, abusing my trust.
Yeah.
Open the player.
He can't.
Oh, so
or
he
else
can
it'll
see.
show.
No, it's
no, because
Dakota's
it's
thing.
Dakota. It's Dakota.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
show him the 10.
Unless Dakota has somebody muted.
That one. Yeah.
It's definitely Snaking. Or Jo. No?
No, false.
Who is it?
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy, dude.
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, I could see that too. Okay.
Only voice muted though. Only voice.
Only
muted.
voice.
Only
muted.
voice muted. Still needs the
Okay.
calls, you know.
Because he's good. He communicate. With the text, he communicates good stuff.
Yeah.
With the voice, it's usually just flaming.
So why does Moo a Night Stalker? He did
Yeah.
this before Eternal Envy too. I think Moo just
Yeah.
likes this hero.
He
I
does.
don't know why.
He does. I actually lost to Moon Knight Stalker in a competitive match 2 weeks ago. We had techies though.
Oh,
so
I see why you're here.
Exactly.
And he was playing in the core role like this, like position.
Oh, yeah.
one?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
So
I
what
don't
did
know why he
build?
likes it.
Just a spirit vessel, phase boots.
He does he did
He
Crimson
could go
Guard in
Crimson
the game
Guard
I've
this
seen.
game.
Yeah, I
this-
think that'd be good.
This is a good Crimson Guard game.
That might be why he does it. I mean, it's someone who comes online at the same time that a TA wants to, so it kind of makes sense in that regard.
Yeah.
But Z-Freak going down. This isn't the best place for Rubik, does it feel like? You know, the Weaver just kind of runs away. He's not someone that like plays with you, and you're like, yeah, let's fight him together, Rubik. Weaver just runs.
But they already have a Centaur, so he naturally builds in the Crimson Guard, so he might go for a different kind of a build.
Oh, true.
The Rubik never really feels good in the games. It's just like you end up with a Z. It's like the Visage. You pick the hero not necessarily for, like you just survive the lanes,
Yeah.
and then you have this like amazing hero in the game. I don't think Rubik is amazing, but Z-Freak is really good, so he makes it look good in a lot of these games. I think the hero sucks though, but
Dude, what is middle lane? Bryle's owning this, and this is interesting because Sumail says Limp is one of the few people he enjoys playing against because it's usually so even. I'm pretty sure, I mean, Tiny always does good in lane, but I don't think Tiny's supposed to be, like, owning TA this hard, right?
I think Tiny's considered to be good against TA. This is definitely like 13 denies is a lot.
Oh.
He must just be playing this like, getting every single deny that he can essentially.
Oh, bottom lane, double decay, Tombstone placed, and Snare just to keep Night Stalker in place. Visage dropping low, has 6 charges available. There's going to be another Void on him. Oh, so much armor, but they're going to dive. Naga Siren as well, 10 stick charges available. When is he going to use it? Right now. And Snare ready again. He's still chasing. Another decay ready, plus a Void. Weaver tipping down. She's going to clean them up. That's definitely going to be a double kill
block.
for Weaver.
Nice job.
Just kidding.
Oh, Jim.
Oh,
Jim
not
was slim.
kidding.
He tried.
Yeah, that's I mean, I was about to commend them and say,
So, did I say double kill? I meant triple kill.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
okay.
At one point in
Yes.
the game.
No, I believe you. No, that was a good rotation. Like, Snaking, he probably wanted to rotate before they both died, because usually, it's like a drought, right? You get level 6, you TP bottom, you push the tower and all that, and he just did it a little bit late, but still works out for him, not for his team.
Oh, Night
Yeah.
Stalker rotating. There's a Centaur ulti just to close the gap on Visage,
J.O.
who's only level 4 right now,
Oh
has
my god,
no
he
boots.
just TP'd in too. God.
This is gonna cripple Visage so much.
Yeah, that's one of the worst things that can
Oh,
happen.
he's coming.
He's gonna see.
Oh
he
my
lost
God.
the fight. It was mid-cast.
Yeah, Jo doesn't have a game anymore.
Yeah, that's quite possibly the worst thing that can happen to you in the laning phase, because this time that he's spending doing the Walk of Shame is just like a level of experience for
Yeah.
whatever lane that he goes to. And that is, I mean, you can have like a 30 XP lead in a lane and win because you get level 2 or 3 before the enemy team does.
And while this is happening, like, Demon's the only one down bottom, as they've got 3 top, but he just does a single pull just so he gets the wave to his tower, gets all the experience for himself, won't even reveal to Snaking. But still, better than just, like, giving away, like, total free farm and stuff to the Weaver. And they have 3 heroes committed down here for this.
Yeah. So what Snaking wants to happen? Okay, Jay.
Oh, they know.
Okay, I was gonna say they want to go for a kill because they have to make a lane rotation right now. So they would want to get a kill first, because then it makes up for the fact that he just walked here.
Yeah.
And then they just get out, Snake King TP's top. Towers
Don't they go for this too, though?
They have a lot of minus armor.
Dude, don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a return kill.
That's
not
why
from
you don't go
return
for
aura.
that.
That's
That's why I suggested it right there.
I mean, I think you do the same thing, except get out and just do the lane rotation to top and push that lane out.
They have Centaur
With
ulti
the
plus
Rubik.
another combo. Sleep is coming out from Bane. Is he going to close the gap with ulti? Just a stun plus a double edge. More than enough. Has enough mana after the mangoes.
Oh
Going
my
to
God.
slow down Eternal Envy. They have nothing left.
Very greedy to stay there. Like, you get a kill, you have the Visage come bot, which is what you want. You want him to be in a place where he can get farm. You force rotations. You can be happy with that, you know? You've forced the enemy team to reveal information about themselves. You know the center does not have TP. You could go make a play on this mid lane. You could go make a play to top, put wards down. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you could do. But they didn't. They died. Very, very greedy. Punished for it.
Yeah, meanwhile, the top tower died, so this opens up the map. TA will not be that safe in her own forest, so she's just farming in Jack's triangle.
Nice and easy. That's sad when you're a TA and you're like behind. You're like, oh, I have to farm neutrals to catch up, not just to get ahead.
You know what hero would feel really great farming in that triangle? Medusa.
Medusa.
The deucer.
That would be... That feels so good.
Someone should try that sometime.
I don't know if anybody's ever done that
No,
before
probably
in the history of Dota.
No. And, well, it looks like March. Maybe mid full year. It was
See.
indeed a great crack.
Well,
Why is Z-Freak the one getting the kills?
Hey man, he's Z-Freak.
That's the App Store strat. Take every single kill with Fade Bolt at the start of the game.
Is there anything that an ag... Like, is there any Ags heroes if he gets an Ags? Bane, I guess?
Centaur's really good.
Centaur's really good.
Pretty
Tiny.
much just-
Undying's actually worth it.
Wait.
Night Stalker, I guess. If you steal the... If he uses the darkness. I mean, that's so hard.
Yeah, that's a no.
Wouldn't that be? That'd be. Wait, does
That'd be
he-
bad.
That'd be bad.
You get the double trees if you buy Aghanim on Tiny.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude, that would be sweet if he just
That would be
double
cool.
fisted
Dual-wield the
trees.
trees.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Doubles your attack speed.
And then you get an
gives
Echo Saber and you just hit 4 times in 1 second.
That'd be
sick.
so sick.
Man, Ice Frog should listen to us.
I completely
Oh.
agree.
Oh, he should have seen. Yeah, he knows the ward went down there. They should counter it.
It's unfortunate because he already farmed the Ancient stack too.
Grant, our idea yesterday was that Cogs would, the mana you steal, you would get back as clockwork. What do you think?
I like it.
Bring it
From the
back. I know you're a mana
heroes or
Cogs.
from ranged
Only
creeps
from
as well?
heroes. Only heroes. So you can't farm neutrals
that
and
hero-
stuff for mana.
That hero's like the opposite of Weaver, right? They're like, hey, let's make his cogs only last 2 hits every time at level 1. Nope, the hero's useless now.
Have you played against Weaver Grimstroke before?
I'm pretty sure anything
yes.
Grimstroke.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's...
There's just like 6 bugs on you at once. You just don't know what
A
to
grab
hit.
coming out on Weaver. They have a vision. They don't even need to use the Centaur stun to finish the off. Top lane,
God damn
Night
it, David.
Stalker using the ulti, but he's not going to be able to run away.
Oh,
I was spoke
Correct.
too soon. Rubik gets the Fade Bolt. Another kill for Z-Freak.
Visage is online finally. You
yep,
know,
level 6.
doing things with the birds. That hero became nuts the moment they made it so that his Grave Chill works on the birds as well.
Okay, I gotta say though, losing your... This is really bad for Cole.
Yep.
Losing your middle tower at 11 minutes when you have the TA
Yeah.
is horrible.
That's terrible.
Because now they just have full access.
He's dropping the tomb.
He is.
Oh, those Visage birds shredding it.
Hey, I mean, if they respond with the pushing the other mid tower, well, they're not.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yes, TA just isn't gonna have like many places to farm.
Yeah.
At all.
They're so free to just walk and put vision anywhere now too, around here. Like the TA for sure is going to get killed a lot. I mean, the saving grace is if J.Storm has basically 0 carries.
Yeah.
Like Tiny becomes useless in the late game other than bursting 1 hero. Centaur is an ulti. Night Stalker. I don't know. I haven't seen this hero as a carry in the late game enough, but
Well,
feel
he's
it-
going for a Radiance at least. That's what he has queued up for now. So he wants to be able to scale.
it seems pretty good. Tears through the refraction.
The missed chance against TA.
Yeah.
Birds, Weaver, really good.
Yeah, it's really good here. I think it would probably tear through the Visage shell too, right? The armor.
The Gravekeeper's cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine it would.
God, it feels so weird seeing like Cole in a game with Moo, but he's not on that team.
It is so
like
weird.
I was like, wait, why is he running to that side of the map? I'm like, oh yeah, he's not on that team. All right.
It's pretty confusing.
So Z-Freak just, he's the longest, sorry Kyle, lost his record. Z-Freak, longest running member of compLexity now.
Yeah, by
crazy.
quite a margin amongst
Has
the
to
rest
be
of these
now.
players.
He's committed.
I mean, Limp too, I suppose, but
I'm sure he's got a lot of team offers too. Most people think that he's like possibly
good.
the best 4 in NA. The guy's insane.
Who else is there?
Let's see.
Like, if we're I mean, obviously, Crit is an
That's
NA,
it.
but, like,
He's not.
so, but I mean, as of now, I mean, he's been here for 2
your boy
years. I'd
MSS?
consider him. Oh,
MSS, yeah, MSS is
I'd
amazing.
probably, that's pretty, I think I'd probably take MSS over Z-Freak. It'd be really close.
MSS
really
is-
close, but
MSS can play like any role
I think
amazingly.
that's the thing. I think that's you can, like, put him on any hero,
he
too.
will
like,
do. He will do literally anything.
Oh, they're gonna go into the Roche bugs.
and Visage. I like
There's
it.
the Blightstone plus a
do you think
Riptide.
they-
The armor on Roche -8, -9.
And they have
just
the
keeps
zombie.
dropping.
From Zombie House.
do you think they
Meld.
feel like they're behind right now on Cole?
Yeah, definitely. They need to do this.
There's an arcane rune.
They give
What?
for the song.
I don't know about that.
That's a 3-minute song. That's value.
I don't know.
Song is used. They're gonna finish off the Roche. Some zombies are gonna spawn. 1, 2, 3.
Rubik steals the tombstone.
No, he's still Flesh
They're
Gold.
still flush gold. Useless.
And he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, they're still chasing Naga Siren. There's Urn of Shadow. Next Void will be ready in a couple of seconds. Yeah, you can't hide. You have that arcane rune on yourself.
At least the
Can't
song
really
is
do
up.
a trick with the illusions.
Yeah.
So TA picked up the Aegis.
Limp goes for the blink again, looking to fight.
Whew. I guess you're trying to take advantage before they're too tanky. You can like tear apart the Undying still at this point, at least at the beginning of a fight. And the Bane too likely, but yeah, not easy.
This is looking rough. Playing TA from behind, like, it feels like I feel bad for Snaking because a lot of this game's pretty much on him.
Yeah, for sure. Losing all of these tier 1s is it makes your game so rough as TA.
I might get this.
Bugs.
Oh, he got
Weaver
the-
still chasing. There's a bug for the vision.
Kill it.
Damn it.
Sleep. He body
Kill him,
blocked
sleep
him.
him, do anything?
Wait, where's the sad trombone
Where's
now?
the chat wheel?
Yeah.
Where's the chat wheel at?
motherfucker.
That'll do.
That's
Dude,
a chat wheel moment.
Thankfully,
for
our
sure.
wizard can make up for the fact that Demon has lost his keybinds.
You're right. What's this?
Who wants a body massage?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Now
oh,
we
hey.
know.
I'll take one of those.
So we're not getting the Radiance, guys. Do you think that's the right call? Oh,
Nah,
what's
he's
he
not-
going for?
He bought a
Sleep.
medallion.
Okay.
Oh, there's a two-man
Nice
stomp. There's the double edge. There's
Nice
the Fiend's
grip
grip
on
on
the
Weaver. TA still has that Aegis, Dusty's dude. She's gonna go down for the first time. Can they time it right so she can't blink out? She
Grab.
can't really blink out. Night Stalker is gonna give the vision.
They have flying there,
Yes, that's gonna connect.
Oh,
this
he
is
seemed
so
right between
valuable.
the trees.
Meld and another dust to finish him off.
God. J.Storm. Do you think this has to feel pretty good though? Like you're J.Storm. I mean, you did just beat Wheel, but then you come into this game. I mean, you're feeling hot, right? It always
Yeah.
feels good to warm up.
It does, yeah. Like, first game of the day syndrome is definitely real, especially as a team, like in a team environment.
Oh,
Getting-
oh, sorry.
My bad, Trent.
No, he sold his
No,
medallion
sorry.
actually.
You go. How do two Canadians?
Sorry, Trent.
What?
You go.
No.
Oh,
yeah?
sorry. No,
Huh?
no.
I'm
What?
so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Be my guest, Trent.
Dude,
So-
Canadians, I don't. Sorry, Trent, but
Yeah.
well, actually, I'm not. Sorry, I'm American. Shut
Yeah,
the fuck
I got
up.
you, I
But
got
dude, I was in Vancouver. Those people are not polite. I don't know if Vancouver's different than Canada.
Oh,
like,
Vancouver's different for
yeah.
sure.
I'm walking
Yeah.
down the street, like I accidentally bump this guy. I turn around and say sorry. He says, "You better be." I'm like, oh.
Dude, Vancouver.
Yeah, he was probably an American there.
Vancouverites are dicks, man. I mean, you've seen.
It's
our,
a bit
you
of a
guys have
different
seen our
part of the
TZ and
country.
Eternal Envy.
That's
Yeah,
true.
That's true. What were you saying, Trent, about 4 minutes ago?
He did not buy a medallion. He sold
Okay.
a medallion on the night soccer.
Oh,
he bought a
okay.
plate instead.
Okay.
So
Wait,
he's just
so
getting
he
hardcore
sold
armor.
it, or he just didn't
He just
buy
didn't.
it?
He bought it
Okay,
and then
okay.
he sold
he
within
went
the
for
window.
He went for the plate mail.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The plate mail is actually quite a value item. 10 armor, 1,400 gold.
It is,
Bug.
but he's just
Yeah.
gonna sit on that and go Radiance now.
I like that.
Because
I-
it's like he couldn't get the Radiance right away, and then he's like, oh, I need something to fight right now, and then they suddenly just won that one fight. So
'Cause-
I think that made him want to get the Radiance again.
He's eventually going to build the plate mail into something. It's going to let him survive these team fights, which will
Yeah.
give him gold for the Radiance. You know, it actually mathematically could just give him more gold than going straight
It's
into
So
the
coming
140
out,
gold per
the
armor.
tombstone is still down for a couple of seconds.
Watch if he survives
Oh,
this.
they're gonna
It's the plate mail.
find the Night Stalker. Another two-man stomp with the Centaur ulted. This Crimson Guard keeping them
Oh my
alive.
God.
Dude,
That
he's
plate
so
mail.
tanky.
Yeah.
But Centaur maybe in a little bit of trouble. There's a Naga Siren Sleep used. Do they
only
want to
they had some
contest
team
this or
fight.
just walk away?
Oh,
It's
Envy
gonna
has
be
no TP.
answer B.
Oh,
Oh
no.
God.
His TP was still on CD, so he couldn't go.
Dude, let me tell you, that plate mail
Yeah.
efficiency right there.
If it was nighttime, he would have lived.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he
for
would have been
sure.
able to fly away.
he just
Or-
scoots over.
Not sure if he had Stout Shield instead of a
Ooh.
TP.
Yeah, possibly.
That's true. The quelling, maybe. Quelling doesn't really do much for you right now. It's not hidden creeps.
If he had Stout Shield and Raindrops, he would have lived.
Yeah, for sure. Stout shield for the quelling, raindrops for the TP.
See, he
Easy.
hears you.
What is he thinking?
There it goes.
Maybe he just swapped
Yeah,
that
I think he
after
might
he
have
died,
ended.
so
Yeah.
prepared for the lane. He wants to farm with the Quelling Blade. That's why he has it in the backpack.
Oh, Snaking's in here, eh?
Oh my god, he just avoided instant death.
Like they saw the
Whoa.
TP was broke. What are they? Jimmy? Hello? Like, did he not have Sentry or Dust?
He has Sentry.
Okay. Like you saw, you know he was there.
Yeah.
Like this, that was interesting. Maybe a little bit of rust from retiring 6 years ago.
Oh my god, dude, you're brutal to the because you play 5, man.
No, I'm just Jim. No, Jimmy's my boy.
You and Trent, you guys are like, what are these 5s doing? You should D-ward here.
Well, I mean, honestly, though.
Us core players don't give a shit about any of
That's
that.
true. We all got hindsight though, right?
What's-
That's the thing.
What's a sentry?
That's true.
I
Dude, I actually get so mad when cores don't buy dust. And like a tiny should buy his own dust, 100% when he gets like Blink or Shadow Blade, for sure.
Oh, sentries are those things that supports place when I D-ward
Yeah, when
the
you
ward.
ping a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
And then you take the last hit.
Then I take the well,
Yeah.
with my quelling
No,
blade.
Grant, you have no idea. He actually does that. He stole like
I
3
know.
of my obs.
If you don't buy a dust
I
on a
did do that.
playmaking core, I'm fucking
You're dumb.
reporting you after
Yeah.
the game.
It doesn't matter if
and
you're Miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think most offliners should have dust.
The bird barely lives.
Even carry Weaver. Like there's these
It doesn't
heroes. that-
matter. You just need to
Yeah.
have a dust in your position 5
Oh, this is
or
pretty
4 are
sick.
not
Have you
gonna
guys
be
played
always
pubs in
near you.
China? Every single player has dust. If you play pubs in China, alchemists will carry dust.
Smart.
I mean, you may as well. It's like if you're not going to use it, I mean, you'll use it eventually. Give it to a support. If you
Oh,
have to.
Demon, this time he's got the sentry down. He's ready for it.
Oh, I see
Oh,
him.
hello.
There's
Hello.
the grip plus a sentry. Void. There's gonna be
So
18
dead.
seconds of disable. Even March committed with the tombstone. Okay, not sure that was needed, but they were losing the vision, so
Got him.
just to secure the kill. Tiny,
What?
Invis, chasing
Oh, he's-
Z-Freak.
Strange over health regen. Oh, March. I know it's been a while, but health regen on Dirge is insane.
It is because you steal the strength, so
Yeah.
it's amplified every single time
really
you.
good.
And the issue with this hero is that when you use the decay and it wears off, you lose the HP. The health regen just completely
Yeah,
nullifies
but
that.
look how far he can medallion his allies.
That's true.
That's
And
true.
Solar Crest the TA, guys.
Dude, I can't wait. Well,
I guess he just thinks if he goes in and he'll
Bottom
just die
lane,
instantly
Jimmy
anyway.
in trouble. Center's coming with the follow-up. Eternal Envy running really low. Was thinking about using that Song of the Siren. Forever Unstoppable 608. He's so tanky. Level 16. Crimson Guard, Blade Mail has so much armor.
Forev is
Oh my
definitely
God.
carrying this game.
Yeah,
with
he's
these-
unkillable.
with these pickoffs.
6-0 and 8. They're pinging high ground.
11k
Should.
net worth on Centaur.
yeah, this is their one problem, right? They have like return for towers and the tree, like the tiny tree to hit it, but they don't have like a TA to hit a tower. So it could be like a slow siege, but maybe not.
They got
Going,
the catapult.
going with the siege wave. That's definitely like the smart
They have
choice.
a tombstone, so they can just slowly hit it. There's the tombstone.
They're
and
even
they can
tossing.
attack.
They forwarded the toss.
Yeah.
That's a.
I don't know why Forev's not tanking, but that's fine.
Well, no heroes were showing on the map, so he can't.
What do they
click
have
on
to
them.
set up?
They're
They've-
gonna
oh, they're
use the
killing
sleep,
tombstone,
kill the
okay.
tombstone, and that's it.
And then Crimson
God.
just popped.
Okay.
Dude, this feels bad. Damn, complexity is worked.
There's another toss
Can't-
on a
can't afford
Centaur.
that toss.
And snare use, keeping him in place. Templar Assassin just tickling him.
Forev's doing some spin moves.
Dude, they do not care. Wow.
Envy's in front. That's actually the real Envy. They're gonna find him. What is happening? He's trying to debate him with the illusions. Buyback coming out. There's a Fiend's Grip on Weaver, holding her in place. Not enough damage. I'm just kidding. There actually is. Centaur in a little bit of trouble. Blade Mail is ready in a second, but they're gonna take him down.
Okay.
They're still chasing. That's a Night Stalker. Tiny's gonna TP out. Not sure if they have enough tools. Night Stalker way too speedy. So that's a buyback from Envy. For Dirge, as Grant likes to call him, and the Centaur.
So they did get the tier 3 though, right?
Yeah.
That is not, yeah. So we'll be able to take down the shrines. Obviously a pretty big deal.
I mean, you get this game late enough, Cole will like eventually win. I'm pretty sure with like Weaver, Visage, but I mean, because Tiny's their main carry, and he just falls off at a certain point.
He completely falls off.
They're gonna find him
kills
again.
one hero, that's it.
Night Stalker. He does not want to chase. He's just providing some vision for his
Teams
team.
are doing this now. They're ignoring Envy completely.
Yeah.
And they're winning.
Yeah.
They're just not letting him do his
This is
bullshit.
all he tries to do.
Have people figured out the Envy 5?
It was 2 weeks in. Complexity's like, uh-oh.
All right,
What
dude.
have we done? They figured us out.
They're done. They're toast.
Oh, they got the tower.
They should. I mean, if I'm them, I might. If you see anyone on the map, you might go for a tier 2, but no one's really showing. Forev's done such a good, like you said, with the pickoffs. Just he plays off map, like you should do.
Yeah, for sure. He's been very obnoxious with his Centaur.
Forev's pretty much NA now too. He's been in NA
been here
forever
forever,
now with
yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
Forev owns, man. This guy is... He's like the sort of offlaner that... He's more consistent now, but he's crazy. Like, he's nuts.
Yeah.
The guy just plays out of his mind.
He's not afraid to play risky too,
No,
which I think is big.
Yeah, he's like a... The way that I always describe him is like he's hit or miss, but he's so high skill that he's mostly hit. So he's like one of those crazy high-risk players, but it's just low risk because he's Forev. He's constantly going for kills, constantly making plays.
Do you guys think Cole can win this game?
Yeah.
If it goes late, yeah.
What do you give me your percentages?
I'd say 30%.
I don't think so.
30? I'm giving them like 12.
I'm gonna
That's
give
a
them.
high 12. That's a hard 12.
I'm gonna give them 2.
2.
Yeah,
2%
Templar
chance.
Assassin is gonna fall off. Visage is gonna fall off, even if it goes super late game.
I mean, but you're saying they fall off compared to who? The Radiant? They
Yeah,
all
but
fall
how would
off.
they ever kill these heroes?
You don't have to. You have a Naga sleep, and then you have a Weaver and TA bashing your tier 3s, tier 4s, and throwing. You win the game. Easy. What are they going to do against Backdoor?
So smart.
Both supports on J.Storm are actually farmed. You have Bane,
True.
who's extremely farmed. Etherlands with the gem now. Dirge has full Solar Crest. He just needs that level 15, and then he wants to die.
I love, dude, Bane with Aetherlens and the cast range. Oh my god, the
Unbelievable.
grip from like 4 years away.
Yeah.
I don't know why I used like a term of day. Like,
Light years. That's
yeah, light
that's the
years.
term.
Yeah, I don't really know what I was going with there. I've lost my mind.
Like 4 years of travel time, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You guys watch Interstellar?
Yeah.
I heard that's good.
It's very good.
It's all right.
Isn't that
I mean, it's fake. Like, that's
Yes,
not how.
it is a fictional movie.
No, I'm just saying that's not. I'm saying a lot of people think that's how space works. That's not how space works.
Well, they went through like a black hole or something,
How does- how
or they
does-
went through a wormhole, black hole kind of,
You
unexplored
don't get out of
stuff.
the black hole, but
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what I'm saying. And then he's just behind a bookcase. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Wait.
Sorry.
wait. He went through a black hole or a wormhole? Because those
could
are
be a wormhole.
I can't remember what the story
black
is, but
wormhole.
either way,
A black
I'm pretty sure it
wormhole.
was a wormhole. A black hole you're not getting out of.
And don't get me started on Lord of the Rings. That shit's fake too. I'm just kidding. Except the wizard, he's cool.
Well, I think if you want some real scientific space, been watching a lot of Star Trek: The Next Generation,
Oh
going
my
back
God.
through Picard and everything. So that's if you want to actually know about space, I highly recommend
Isn't the
that.
guy from Reading Rainbow in it?
He is
Yeah.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah, LeVar
He
Burton's
is
the man.
LaForge.
Yep.
Unpopular opinion. Star Trek rules. Star Wars fucking sucks.
Is
Give me
that
some
unpopular?
of that, buddy.
I thought that was like 50-50.
When's the last time you saw a Star Trek movie?
Never, because they're bad.
It's been a while.
Why are they compared anyway? Isn't Star Trek a show and Star Wars just a movie series?
Because they're
Like-
both stars in space.
But there's so
Yeah.
many space things now.
But they're
Yeah,
not
but back
big
in
star.
those days, there were only two.
Who cares about those days, dude? Things are so much better
These
now.
are these days,
both
man.
both of those things suck.
Damn.
Yeah, just be apathetic with everything in life.
No, dude. There's great. Interstellar apparently is good. I heard
I
that.
say
I
Star
heard.
Trek sucks.
I heard that recently.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fake, but it's all right.
I hate when shows are fake.
Dude, this game's going great for Cole. Like, literally, I mean, the last 3 minutes are great for Cole. They're just farming. They're pushing a tier 2. Like,
yeah,
it's
J.Storm got
honestly going
Aegis.
really well.
And
yeah,
Cheese.
yeah,
Centaur's getting
things
closer to
things look
hard.
sick
And what are
for
they doing
Cole.
with it?
Taking
Pushing
a
it.
tier 2 top,
I'm-
Okay.
threatening tier 3.
All right.
I'm on the Cole side too, actually. I have played so much Tiny in the late game, and it feels so bad.
You guys are bananas.
If this game goes to like
40 minutes.
40
I
minutes,
agree.
yeah.
Okay, I'll agree. It's 0% if they
And
lose
he's
before
TPing.
40.
He's gonna die. That's not going well for them.
Envy's definitely not making this.
Look
easy,
who
though.
you've put your hopes on.
All right, it's down to 5% now. I don't know. I like how Snaking's playing though.
Who?
Snaking,
Who?
the king.
Is he in this game? What's
Yeah,
he playing?
he's
The
owning.
Weaver?
The
Yeah.
king of
What's the
Snake.
Weaver? 4, 5, and 3 Weaver? You're liking this?
I like it. I think he's playing correctly. He's level 19, almost 20. Has the Lincolns now.
It's a lot harder to kill with the Lincolns. No grip, no Night Stalker silence.
It's like all on forever.
If
Yeah, but
this
he's
game
the
drags-
cast range talent on Bane, so he can enfeeble him from 2 screens away.
True.
After 50 minutes, Centaur's gonna be level 25 with the heart, gains return aura. They're just gonna kill themselves.
They just need a spirit vessel, and I don't think anybody goes for the return aura talent anymore. It's like all about that stun duration.
Isn't it 2 seconds more or is it 1?
It's 1.5.
Still a lot.
It's
That
like
was close.
yeah, it's a lot. Technically, if you round it, it's 2.
Yeah, because you always round up
You round,
five
round
mathematically.
it 5 up. Yeah.
Yep. That's why the glass half full, you know, it's always half full, can't be half
God.
empty.
If this Weaver actually, even if the enfeeble doesn't break the Lincolns, if Weaver gets enfeebled, he actually does nothing. Because he's no damage items, right? he would
It's
be hitting for 30 damage.
Damn, we're actually getting into like a bias
but a
cast. It wasn't even a
Geminate attack.
decree.
That's
So
what?
that's 60 damage.
Oh,
with
that's
a
a
Geminate.
Geminate, yeah.
Right. Can't forget about the Geminate.
And I mean, it's not like they have a lot of armor or anything. I mean, Night Stalker only has 53% physical resistance at this point.
We're talking about a Bane late game here, though. Like we've talked about how this hero also falls off. He's kind of just a grip. Dies-
Level
dies in
25
one
plus
hit.
7 seconds grip.
If you get
I
that
didn't
off,
even
yeah.
see that ever.
I don't think I've ever seen a
I've
level
seen, like,
25
one.
Bane.
I've seen like once. It's pretty. It's actually. I think Wind and Rain actually played it. That's why I saw it. And it don't.
Was it a core Bane?
No.
Oh.
It was like the 90-minute Bane.
Oh, okay.
He barely made it.
Yeah, it would take 90 minutes for
Yeah.
Bane.
You guys ever used to call it Germinate, not Geminate? I used to think it was Germinate attack.
I still call it Germinate sometimes. Easy to screw that one up.
I figured out like a couple of months ago that it's called Viscous Nazgul instead of Vicious.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Viscous.
Oh.
Like
Hey, the
the
more you know.
consistency of a fluid.
Right.
But it is pretty vicious.
It is vicious.
Bristle's a vicious-looking hero.
Hey, they took a tier 3, guys. Well, they weren't here.
Tier 3
What?
towers, Centaur with a heart and cheese. Seems like pretty impossible to kill. He should just
Do they
go in
have
and
a
tank
spear
tier 4
vessel?
towers.
No.
They don't have it.
If they don't have a spirit vessel, it's looking real
Yeah,
rough.
Jenkins. I don't know why you said Cole's gonna win this.
Oh,
You are
come
a
on.
dumbass.
Oh man, I got faith in Envy.
There's no way they win this game now.
Well, their siege is pretty bad. They have 2 catapults, so they need to time their pushes with the catapults, or just go get the towers with the Centaur tanking them.
Yeah, they can kill things that hit the center. That's for sure.
Going for the birds, can't get it. Why do you go Ag second? I didn't know. I thought Ag's just bad on Visage now.
People usually go for it, but not second item.
Yeah, and he's
They're
really
trying to
farming
focus the Centaur. Nothing's happening.
He has a cheese too. Like, good luck.
I think they need to do some backline shenanigans here. Okay, the birds
Yeah.
are going around. Oh, never mind.
What's this demon strat right here where he's holding the tome?
For XP talent.
XP
15.
talent?
He's waiting that long to get it.
Yeah, why not? They're
Why?
focusing tiny. Centaur ulti is used. Let's focus on the base. There's
Oh,
a
Bryla
Weaver with-
solo. Yes,
oh, he's dropping low. He's forced to use the choose. Doesn't even get him to full HP. 2-man stun. There's the Dirge zombies and the ulti coming out. There's so many of them. They need to kill this tombstone.
Nice. He can steal it too if times it. Let's see.
Buyback from Zefric. He
Grip.
stole
No,
DK.
And there it is. Quick, get your 15 and tome demon. Go.
Now,
Oh,
get it.
See
This
now,
Centaur is still alive, but Dirge is gonna fall off.
wouldn't it mathematically be way better to first use the tome to get 15 so you have the experience bonus for all the kills?
No, this is a 2-3-man stun Centaur, man. He's so tanky, but he's the only one who's actually fighting them. They're just gonna leave him.
they don't know what to do. He's so tanky.
They almost brought him down like in the base.
They did.
But they couldn't do that. Yeah,
I like how everyone has AC queued up. Tiny, Centaur, and Night Stalker.
like, that's how we hit buildings.
Looks like Bryle won the race, though. He has purchased many of the components here.
Damn, they need to work on their communication or something. What's going on here?
Night Stalker. Well, he's going Shivas now.
Good, good. Shiva's Radiance, classic. Go
Yep.
Octory next, make it permanent night.
You guys nighttime or daytime people?
Oh, night, for sure.
Are you all? I love
Daytime.
day. I wake up at
Do you?
7 a.m.
Yeah, I'm an early boy.
Oh, you're a morning person.
I'm a morning person.
You know-
It's so nice.
I have gotten up in the morning a couple of times in the last 2 weeks for like the first time ever.
No.
Mornings are
Oh,
pretty nice. Just
for
like do on
Avzen.
everything. He's just impossible.
They just can't.
Before I
focus.
thought "do" was just something in a can.
Yeah. That's a good one.
You late night man.
I'm not big into the sodas, man.
What do you guys-
Sodas. I'm calling them sodas now.
I'm a small. Can you? Oh, did I have that? Where is it? Did I leave my mean bean over there? The monster.
Where is it at?
It was right on top. I'm
No, it's did I knock it over?
no.
No, it's
I
not over
grabbed it. Oh, I found it. We're
Oh,
good.
there it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, it's salted caramel. Still good.
So Undying has Vlad's even more armor on top of Solar Crest. They should just go on a top lane, kill that tier 3 tower. Naga Siren Sleep is used.
4 Tombstone.
They
Oh,
actually
they
got
killed the
demon,
Bane. All right.
They got him. He's got.
Oh, he missed the
nice
stomp.
point.
What a blink.
and they're buying back. They're gonna focus Undying right now. Tombstone is ready. He's nearly level 15. Doesn't even use. Oh, he had sticks. He could have used it if he wanted to. A little bit of mistake. We were using ulti to come back to full HP. Centaur still tanky enough. Earn
what
of
a save.
Shadows. That's
Has
not
he
gonna
lost
be.
any HP in this fight?
Oh, that's not gonna be enough to focus him.
Oh, the
the
tree
tree
throw!
Damn. There we go. Oh, nope. Good try.
Does anyone
Oh,
else?
deny it. Snake King, deny it, please. Nah, he's not going to go for it.
Does anyone else find the Night Stalker laugh doesn't sound anything like Night Stalker?
It's a lot of heroes.
Is that just me?
Have you heard Nature's Prophet say? It's like missing bottom. It's like that doesn't sound anything like Nature's Prophet. They just got some like voice actors in that were.
I just keep hearing someone subbing to Cinderin. It's a sub noise. I always thought that was like a Pudge noise. I didn't even think it was a Dota noise. I had no idea. It's Night Stalker laugh. My mind is blown right now.
Yeah, mine too. I didn't know people watch Cinderin. Well, they get the melee racks finally. I mean,
good.
it is tough. I don't know. It really feels like you see Cole like. I think if they kill the Tiny somehow, honestly, if it is just Centaur, I think they're okay with like just letting him live. But his Tiny has such good positioning.
He's going for a second heart.
Yeah.
Almost
F
6,000
it. F it.
HP.
If I buy my AC,
I wouldn't mind
another
Lotus.
heart.
I think Lotus would be better, but
Usually
I think
he has a lot of armor problems, but there's a Solar Crest, there's
Yeah.
a full AC, there's
Even a Vlad.
Vlad's as well. Yeah. So he does not need to care about that.
I actually think Lotus Orb is better, but I don't think it matters in this
Yeah,
game,
that's
right?
why
They know
you're
they
casting
won.
the game and he's actually playing it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not the play-by-play caster.
Well, nothing's
Excuse
happening.
you.
You need to discuss what needs to be done right now. For Ev, just hitting those racks is really not in trouble. They're timed it right with the catapult. Sleep is coming out. Who do they want to focus?
Oh,
I
Jimmy!
need to zoom out. Jimmy's not sleeping, even though he has a nightmare for himself. There's going to be a quick death on Jo. The Centaur is just way too big. Too many auras.
That's game.
And they're going to call
That's
it.
that.
Wow.
I said 2%, but I was pretty generous to call.
Yeah, it was. That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't know. We called it, us three. We really knew what was going on right there.
Yeah, no chance
Yeah, you know,
whatsoever.
you guys just were totally sure of what you're saying, and yeah, I was wrong. I'm sorry about that, guys.
That is
but
such a weird. Like J.Storm had such a weird draft though. Like, and it worked out for him. They just dominated.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened the first 2 minutes.
I
Anything
wasn't
early?
watching. I was too busy playing Lord's Mobile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's that, Trent?
What?
What's Lord's
Oh,
Mobile?
just a game on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I used the promo code. King's Cup.
What about you, Lacoste?
Yeah, I was playing. We were raiding other people's villages.
Yeah.
What do we get?
What?
Level 17. That's why I
Yeah.
was so quiet.
Yeah,
Doing
my
my
castle.
play-by-play. I couldn't focus.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that.
What were you doing on the toilet, Grant?
I was just taking a dump. That's
Playing
it.
some Lord's Mobile?
Yeah, I was dabbling. I was actually
I
just
figured.
setting up my account because I just figured out.
Yeah, you
putting
just
the
got
code.
here. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's
yeah.
pretty easy, right?
Yeah, it is. Anyone can play it. I mean, Trent's
yeah.
been playing it.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. You know, I was one time taking a big dump, and I was playing some Lords Mobile. Dropped my phone into the toilet. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put my hands in there. Grab the phone. So
Why not?
And the third hit the
The
phone, and you
toilet's
got
the
2
most
levels up
the
on your
toilet's the
hero.
most sanitary
No,
place in the world.
No, this was like this was afterwards.
Oh.
Not so sanitary anymore. So I flushed it down. But luckily, Lords Mobile, it's all stored online in the cloud.
Oh,
So I was
that's
able
good.
to get my village back, able
Yeah.
to continue plundering Trent and Lacoste. You know,
Yeah.
we plundered all night last night.
Yep.
And
This
that
was so
was even,
shitty, though.
You
Yeah,
plundered
it
the
wa-
booty or what?
Yeah, the booty was
Yeah,
plundered.
we got some big booty last
Yeah.
night.
No. But this just felt like J.Storm was way better than Cole. I don't know, like, it didn't feel like the biggest outdraft, and then you see Forev play. Forev was the MVP, by the way, for sure.
For sure.
He
Yeah.
owned.
Bryle didn't die once this game.
Yep. 8-0-15.
But he wasn't making that many plays though. Was the thing. Like it was mostly Forev that was starting the engagements, and he was kind of
Yeah, he shared the control, and Demon was playing both.
Yeah.
heroes,
Yeah. Classic Demon.
So what I really liked about the J.Storm lineup is that it kind of looks a little odd because it's Night Stalker and it's Centaur and it's tiny, and they don't have any true hard carry, right? But these heroes all come online at the exact same time, and it's the timing that had to be hit by complexity for them to win this game. So if you have heroes that can actually fight when TA is supposed to be like winning the game, then TA is just not going to win for you. You know what I mean?
They lost the control of the map really early. Mid tower and top tower
That's
was
the big
fallen,
one.
so TA needs to fall off from the mid lane. Can't really stand there, so she went to the dire triangle. Also, some deep wards were placed there. A lot of pressure put in from
and
J.Storm.
maybe that's the play against TA. You just pick heroes that are really strong in the early game, so you can just group up and pressure towers with no punish, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden she has nowhere to farm.
Well, I mean, that's not TA, though, right? You have an offlane Visage for level 4, 12 minutes in. Definitely doesn't help you out.
That definitely
who
doesn't
died, who TP top, died, and then ran back bottom. I don't know. That Visage, and it's not even like, it's not on Jo. They just, Envy drafted him into a corner. Like, Jo was just screwed from the beginning.
Yeah, their draft was really shaky throughout the whole tournament. Some of that stuff worked against the lower skilled teams, but I don't think that stuff's gonna work against a good team like J.Storm is. We're gonna go cut into a break and
pop off a piece of my
come back in a couple of minutes, guys. Stay with us. Production.
There you are.